In this video we will be covering the interface from GrandPrix Race Manager to our DerbyDMV software. Starting with version 9 of DerbyDMV, you can now use the same data file that GrandPrix Race Manager version 16 and above is using. There is no more need to export data from the one software app and then import it into the other. In this video we will cover how to best get DerbyDMV and GrandPrix Race Manager to work together. For them to best work together, 1. They both need to be using the same data file and 2. They both need to be using the same location for the racer images. The default location for data files with DerbyDMV is different from the default data file location for GrandPrix Race Manager. The default location for DerbyDMV image files is also different from the default image file location for GrandPrix Race Manager. Since GrandPrix Race Manager is the key piece of software for running your race, we are going to use its data and images locations for DerbyDMV as well. Let's start with the data file. We'll use GrandPrix Race Manager to create the data file to be used for the race. Now, we'll go to DerbyDMV and open the data file that we just made with GrandPrix Race Manager. With them sharing the same data file, if a change is made in one program, it will be reflected in the other program. Note, you will have to manually refresh the data by selecting some other group and then selecting back. Now, we need to set DerbyDMV to use the same images folder that GrandPrix Race Manager is using. In DerbyDMV, open up the software settings screen. Click on the Images Location button. Navigate to the Images folder for GrandPrix Race Manager. Then click on the Select button. If you hover over the Images button, you can see the full location that is now being used for images. Now, when you take snapshots with GrandPrix Race Manager or with DerbyDMV, they will be found by the other software app. That's the basics of getting GrandPrix Race Manager and DerbyDMV to work together.